Hello, Silver community. It's Sterling Cannabis with you once again. Welcome, all my YouTube friends. I've missed you. I have been gone for a minute. Haven't done a video since my 1,000 subscriber party that was more than a month ago. I've been doing a lot of thinking about my channel, and I'm going to do some transitioning. I'm going to be transitioning my location for one thing. With this video, I am going to be also uploading to Rumble under Sterling Cannabis. I've uploaded a few pictures over there so far of some pours that I have made. I can show you a few of them here. Recently did this tortoise, 2.5 ounces. Really sweet little guy. Did a number of crosses with a mold that I got from my son. These are 3.5 to 4 ounces and just absolutely gorgeous in my opinion. I think you guys have probably seen this penguin before, and we did this seal. This guy's been around for a while. I've done a few of this one, but the stingray. Did a new sand cast just recently. This is for the state of Michigan and the store that I work at in Higgins Lake. This is the 6th most beautiful lake in the world. And Higgins Lake has carried that designation for 100 years. But I posted pictures of those over there. But I have made a decision that I want to really talk more about the political reasons that I have for stacking. I know I've done mail calls, shout outs, and I still want to do some of that, but show and tell to me, it's just gotten boring. I'll gladly show you silver that I have, silver that I pour. I definitely want to show you the silver that I pour because somebody might fall in love with a piece and want it for themselves. And I think that these vertical pours that I do are something fabulous, and I know of nobody else that does anything like them. And some people have got to have the strange and exotic. I do to some point. But I don't want it to be just about that. If I'm going to get out in public, I want to talk about the political reasons why I'm doing this stuff. And I know that I will piss off Susan Wojcicki and her minions. And I'll probably wind up getting kicked off of YouTube, which doesn't bother me so much because I really don't want her making any money off of me. I don't like what she stands for at any level. YouTube is it's an easy platform to use. And yeah, there's people there that I will always want to follow. So yeah, even if they kill Sterling Cannabis, I can always create something different, right? And come back in to see what I want to see. So I think I'm going to be kind of moving in that direction. I mean, as I've gotten to the point where I've thought about how much silver do I actually need to have? When can I say that my stack is done? And my reasons for the conclusions I came up with are totally political. And I'll save that for another video. But I've got some very harsh things to say about the powers that be and about the powers that have been. And I'm going to piss off some people. So I'm going to set myself up with the platform Rumble that really, they allow free speech. Um, and even if you have opinions that are 110% the opposite direction of mine, you can come on Rumble and you can state them and you won't get kicked off. It is a free speech platform, very much unlike YouTube. I don't know if what I've said already is going to be enough to piss off YouTube. I might get strikes, I don't know. But I'm going to keep it up. And I'm probably going to eventually piss somebody off to the point where they're getting rid of me. And I don't want to be just out of it, but I don't want to be a tame little bunny either. I love the artwork that this has. And believe me, I love displaying my artwork. I've got a curio cabinet with many, many floating displays in it, and I'm ordering more because I want to show off my silver artwork. But that's just a side thing that I got into after when I came to the conclusion that there was something that I could do to help protect myself some 3+ years ago. I started stacking silver, and I've learned a little bit. I've learned what works for me. I'm not going to tell you that you have to do it my way, but I am going to get into telling you what my way is. And over the last month or so that you haven't been hearing from me, it isn't that I have fallen off from stacking, far from. I got a thing in the mail today that I'll show you in a little bit. This is the second time I've done this video. The last time I did it, I wound up in a coughing fit, and I don't know how to edit. So I'm a one-shot Charlie, and so I'm one-shotting it for a second time to get this video in. But we've actually cut down the time quite a bit too, and that's good because I was getting real long in the tooth on the other one. The other one was at like 16 minutes when it started going bad. And we're not even quite at 8 right now, but I have recently picked up a tube of Lady Liberty in a hat. I think they came from APMEX. They might have come from Hero, but I buy from Hero. I buy a lot of stuff. I buy a lot of my stuff from SD Bullion. They frequently have the best prices available, but now they've got a thing going, and you may well know about it by now, but I'll shout it out just a little bit. But every time you make a purchase with them, it is an automatic entry for you. At the end of the year, they're going to give away a monster box of ASEs. From this year, a sealed monster box. 500 ounces at one time, that's a lot. But I got these a few weeks ago, and I think I paid $5.20, $5.40 maybe for the 20 ounces. Went to a coin show on Saturday and picked up a tube. Morgans, Culls, they're all Culls, but there's 26 of them in there, so it's 20 ounces, but there's about half of them are O's. There's a few, like half a dozen, maybe 8 of them that are S's, and the rest of them are P's, all the way back to 1879 up to 21. But $30 a piece. But when I went and looked online for similar stuff, I didn't see them anywhere cheaper than $37 a piece. So maybe $30 a piece isn't so bad, but these aren't for filling books. That's for barter when the banks are gone, and the banks are going to go away. And that's some of the political hooey that I have to talk about. But that'll be in other videos. But then I got a package in the mail today. It's SD bullion. I ordered 5 generic rounds from them. They're Freedom rounds, as cheap as I could get them. But I needed 5 to finish filling up some partial tubes. And I ordered a $5 gold commemorative. And this, oh man, I really wish that part of the original video made it. But I opened it up and it came in a slab. I have no idea what the designation up there means whatsoever. I mean, it's a 69, so I guess it's pretty darn close to perfect. But the cool thing about this coin, 87, it's my daughter's birth year. Now this makes 5 of this particular coin that I have gotten from them. But this is the first one that came in a slab. Now, if it was anything other than an 87, I'd just break it out of the slab because it just takes, but she'll inherit this from me just like this. Yes, yeah, just because it's my baby's birth year. But nice coin, just under a 1/4 ounce of gold. And people, you need to have this stuff for barter. It's going to be the only real money there is for a while. I know Russia has set up gold backing for their electronic money, their not Bitcoin, but whatever, their thing analogous to that, but they're backing it with gold. China's about to do the same. To buy oil from Russia now, if you are an enemy combatant to the country of Russia, which we are, you have to buy oil from them in rubles. They start dumping the treasury notes that they have. The Federal Reserve note may drop by 50% overnight. Be ready. It's coming fast. It's a freight train. There ain't nothing we're going to do to stop it. The only thing that we can, if you're holding silver and you're holding gold, that's money. Copper's money. But you want to be in assets. Don't be holding on to a lot of Federal Reserve notes right now. Not a good idea. But I don't know how long I'll survive here on YouTube, but I'm going to continue here. But find me over on Rumble. There's a lot of good truth talkers over on Rumble. I think that's going to be the platform to be on. That and Truth Social when it is fully up and out. I'm waiting in line on my channel. Talk to you later. Love you guys. Peace out.